それでよろしいでしょうか?
Oh my god, that's really close. Like, back up, Marilla. Hey guys, it's me, 1239 here, and in today's video we're going to be reacting to the first episode of the new anime titled Anne Shirley, which is a new show based off of the Canadian classic novel Anne of Green Gables. Episode 1 of Anne Shirley is titled It's Such an Interesting World. Now, I've heard that this show is a remake of the 1979 anime Red-Haired Anne. I think that's amazing because we'll get to see this same story retold through new animation technology. Now, based on what I've seen so far, I do really like the style that they're going with for this new anime. I reacted to the teaser trailer and I also made another video prior to the first episode coming out where I talked about everything that we knew so far about the anime, so I'll link those two videos below if you guys want more information, and they will also appear as cards right at the top here. From what I've read, this show will only span 24 episodes and the original novel was 38 chapters, so this show is definitely a more condensed version of the novel as well as the 1979 anime, because that anime was actually 50 episodes, which is a very long show. I don't remember if they released any information about the other novels such as Anne of Avonlea and Anne of the Island. For now, all I know is that we're gonna be covering the first novel and we're gonna get to see that retelling. I'm so excited. Also, I will be covering each episode of this series, so if you would like to see me do that, please subscribe to my channel so that you can keep up to date with my reactions to the show. Now, without further ado, let's get started with episode 1.
グリーンゲイブルズがあるプリンスエドワード島は世界中で一番綺麗なところだって聞いたことがある。
This is definitely like a new scenery that we haven't seen in any of the other versions, like these staircases. Like in Anne with an E, we first see Anne on the train with the woman, I forgot her name. I thought this was an interesting way to start off the show.
いい子で待つのよ。
Oh, Mrs. Spencer, yeah, that's her name. The girl who voices Anne is so adorable, like... Oh, this is the photo that we got. This is the promotional photo we got. I love it.
お目にかかれて嬉しいです。もう迎えには来られないんじゃないかと思って。
That fisheye lens, remember I talked about that in my teaser reaction?
一面に咲く桜の中で。
It's getting worse. Oh my god.
明日の朝はきっと迎えに来てくださると思ってました。
I would be afraid too. This animation makes the story look so pretty, and like the food looks good. I love it. I wonder if that picture on the wall is like their parent?
美しい霞のようなベールをつけた花嫁さん。この道、不思議ね。どうして赤いのかしら。
I don't see the road very red.
世界ってとても面白いところですもの。
There you go. That's the title of the episode. But yeah, that's strange. I don't see the road as very red, like it is depicted in other adaptations. Also in PI, it's literally red. Like, it's really beautiful.
と思い込もうとしてみても、やっぱり赤は赤のまんまで。
I definitely see this more comedic than the 1979 version. And also this Anne feels... I don't know how to describe her. I'm gonna have to think about that. But I shall always call it the white wave of delight. Wow, that lake is literally shining. The lake of shining waters. I love it. I definitely see this version of Anne more, I guess, exaggerated? Is that the right word? She's more like in your face, I guess. I don't know. Ooh. Ooh, I love this picture. Also, they have like little breaks in between because this is aired on TV. Forgot about that.
その子は誰?
She feels more dramatic, which is saying a lot because it's Anne.
あんまり素晴らしすぎたから。
Ooh, the tears falling on the floor I thought was interesting. Also, I think this is the first time that I've seen an adaptation show this scene at night, because in the other like adaptations I remember, the 80s version, Anne with an E, even the 1934 version, they've shown this scene happening like during the day or like right before it gets dark.
スペルの最後に E のついたアンで呼んでください。
Anne with an E. That food looks so good. Oh, what is that? Like that's not a squirrel. I don't know what that is. Also, I can't do braids. I don't know why. I can't do braids. That's why I never wear braids in my videos, because that would have been a perfect thing to do for these types of videos.
私洗います。
あら、できるの？
ええ、子供の世話の方がもっと上手ですけど。
Also, in comparison with this scene and the one that they show in Anne with an E, like the dishwashing scene, I realized that this version, this adaptation feels more lighthearted. Like they don't really go into depth so far that I've seen with Anne's trauma in the way that Anne with an E definitely like displayed flashbacks and showcased how things trigger her, the PTSD that she endures throughout season 1 and a little bit in season 2 because of the way that she was raised.
ガスバートさんだっていつもただ女とだけしか呼ばれなかったら嫌でしょ？
That is so true though. She makes some sense. Oh, it's so cute. Oh my god, the little wave.
でも残念。赤い髪をした者はピンクの服を着られないのよ。
さあ、知らないね。
さあ、
どこで生まれていくつなの？
3月で11歳になった。
March. I always forget to do something when it's Anne's birthday. It's March 5th, I think.
3組の双子の子守りをしていた時も何度も。
Oh my god, this is so cute.
そのハーモンドやトマスのおばさんたちはあんたによくしてくれたのかい？
それでもよくしてくれたかったのに違いないと思うわ。
This is really like the only sign of abuse that we see in the book, that dialogue that Anne just said. This is so weird. Because usually we see her with like the kids and like she's a complete mess.
もう一度この子を連れて帰って兄と相談しようかと。
I love this.
それでよろしいでしょうか？ブリュエ
Oh
ッ
my
トさん。
god, that's really close. Like, back up, Marla.
わしらがあの子の役に立てるんだよ。
叶えていただきたいことがあります。
Oh, this is the praying scene. Aww.
アン・シャーリーより。
I love it. That was great. I love that ending. Oh, there's more. There's a sneak peek to the next episode. The scene with Rachel and... Oh, and she meets Diana too. I thought it was interesting. I don't know. I have to keep comparing it back to other adaptations of Anne, especially Anne with an E, because that is always the one I remember like off the top of my head. I have the show pretty like engraved in me. Not entirely, but that's always the one I think about because I think that was one of the most unique adaptations of the novel. With this version, you can definitely tell that they had to cut out a lot of moments that probably should have gotten a lot more attention. I kind of feel like it's a basic retelling of Anne. They're not really going off script that much. They're going scene by scene in the book, and they're following very closely to the original story. So I've seen this retelling a lot of times, but I think what sets this version apart from any of the other versions is definitely the animation style. The animation style is even different from the 1979 version, of course, because it's been, I don't know math, 50 years? Let me actually search it up. It's been 46 years since the 1979 version came out, so of course the style is going to be a lot different. I like the style. I feel like the style of animation is contemporary. It's very modernized. It's very popularized. People really enjoy this new style of anime. I definitely think that this version is going to attract a lot of current anime lovers. I do think it's amazing when newer adaptations of Anne decide to stick to the book because I think it is a very timeless story, but I also enjoy when versions do deviate from the book and they do different things and they do incorporate different themes and topics that are more relevant to today's current social climate. And for example, that Turkish adaptation of Anne of Green Gables, The Girl of the Green Valley, that's a very interesting example of a version that decided to incorporate Turkish culture. And even though I haven't seen that version, like I don't know where to watch it, so that's why I haven't covered it very much on my channel. I did make a video reacting to the trailer though, but I like when adaptations are able to go off script and bring the story to their culture or to their specific environment and country. I would love to see a Latin American version of Anne of Green Gables. And like I said, while I do love when adaptations stick to the book, but I do think that we have had a lot of versions that have done exactly that. We already have the book, and that's never going to change. We'll always have the book. I think with any version, they have to serve a purpose, because or else it's literally copy paste the book. So with this version, what I see is that they wanted to make a more contemporary anime, and they wanted to utilize the style that is seen in a lot of animes today and in more recent times. So that's why they decided to make this anime and title it Anne Shirley, which I really love that they didn't just go with Anne of Green Gables. And while it does retell the story, I think it does do it in a unique way. And like I said, I think it's going to resonate a lot with anime fans of today. This is just the first episode, and I kind of went on a tangent because I think I have to bring in my initial impression of this anime before we get into the rest of the episodes. This anime comes out every Saturday. It comes out at 6:25 in Japan's time zone. I am looking forward to seeing the next episode of the series, so I will be reacting to it on my channel. Subscribe to my channel if you guys enjoy this reaction, and if you guys would like to see future reactions of this anime. Like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel if you guys want. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time with episode 2 of Anne Shirley. Bye guys. Mwah.